Hey everyone, Kelly here with today's hip tips. And today on episode 9, we're going to talk about protecting your mouth and your nose. Oh, it's getting hot in here. Oh, silly me. I have my mask on. I just came back from the store, and when I was out, I was wearing a mask to protect my face and my nose and my mouth so that I didn't get any germs and so that I didn't spread any germs to anyone else. Does anyone else have a mask here that they wear when they go out? There's one like this that has the straps. There's this black one I had on. You don't have one? That's okay. I'm going to show you how to make one. According to the CDC, a mask is one of the best ways that we can prevent spreading coronavirus. So if you don't have a mask, I'm going to show you how to make one using 3 different types of materials. All you need are 2 rubber bands, and it can be a hair scrunchie if you don't have any rubber bands. And you need some type of material. I have some cloth, some extra leftover cloth. I have a rag, a microfiber rag, and I also have a t-shirt that I'm going to cut up. But before you cut up a shirt, make sure that it's not one that you absolutely need, and it's just one that's a spare shirt. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to move my camera down so you can see. And first, I'm going to make a mask out of 1 washcloth and 2 rubber bands. All right. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my rag and I'm going to put it hot dog length. Like this. So I'm going to fold the bottom part to the middle, and then I'm going to fold the top part to the middle. And I have 2 layers right here, so you can probably stop there. And what you're going to do is you're going to take one of your rubber bands, and you're going to slip the rubber band into one side, just about that thick. It doesn't need to be in too thick. And then I'm going to take my other rubber band and I'm going to put it on the other side, like this. And when I'm finished, I'm going to fold in this side. So I have this, and fold in the other side, so I have this. And then, just adjust my camera here, I'm going to carefully put it over my mouth and cover my ears. And you may have to adjust like this, and that's okay. So now, my nose and my mouth are covered. It's gonna look silly, and that's okay, because it's not really for fashion. It's for protection and safety. So don't worry if it looks silly. As long as it stays behind your ears and it covers your nose and your mouth, then it's working. The other material I'm going to show you is with some cloth. And there is no exact measurement to this, you just need a square. And if you have a hard time and you need to find some way to measure that, you can take a plain piece of paper, set it on your cloth, and just cut. So I'm going to show you with the camera here. Take some scissors. Like I said, no formal way of cutting, and I'm just going to cut as long as it's big enough to cover my mouth and my nose. Okay, same type of situation with my sides. I'm going to fold the bottom. And this is thicker material, as you can see. So really want to, kind of judge how thick it is, because that also makes a difference. And for this one, instead of folding the material in, I'll just leave it like this if you need to, because this one's a little bit tighter. You may not have enough room. And then I'm going to pick it up. And I'm going to put it over my ears, my mouth, and my nose. See? I can still see. Now this one's not as tight, so I want to make sure that if that's the case, I'm just going to maybe roll it up again, maybe try it that way where I fold it in, but I want it to be tight enough to where it's covering my mouth. And then I don't have to adjust it. See? Covering my nose and covering my mouth. And it's just playing around with the material a little bit, just making sure that it stays as long as it's covering and as long as it's not falling down all the time. It needs to be a little secure. So if you have a skin sensitivity, find a fabric that is best for you, that's not too thin, and then make sure that you have it around your ears. Too loose of a rubber band and it keeps coming off and you have to touch your face, it's really not serving its purpose. So I'm going to show you the last one. I'm going to cut a t-shirt. Again, this is a t-shirt that I don't need anymore. I'm not just cutting up a t-shirt that I need. And what you can do is, what I've done here is I drew a line on my t-shirt with a white pencil, and you can do the same with chalk if you need to. You can use painter's tape and just tape a strip, like, I'll just show you. Like this, if you want to make sure it's really straight. And then you're going to use good cutting shears and cotton, according to the CDC, is one of the best materials to use, and it's also very comfortable. So I'm going to take this tape off. You see, it's just the bottom of my shirt. This is an old camp shirt. So just the bottom, and then you see the edges, and this is good on there, so that's cool. So I'm just going to fold the bottom up midway, then down, so like this, and then they say to fold it just one more time, but just measure and kind of see, because if it's too short, it's not gonna cover your face or your mouth and nose as much as it needs to. And then over here, now this rubber band is a little bit more thin than the other ones, so I may have to just search for a different rubber band. I'm going to put it on. And there we go. Now, it's a little big, so what I can do is I can cut it down a little bit. And I'll just cut from, let's see, this top, or this bottom part here, I'll just cut a little bit off to make it fit. This is customizable, right? You can change it to make it fit your face. And that is what's going to make it stay. So I'm just folding again. Now deep, folding it, and then folding it again. You can, even if you need to, cut the sides, but I'm not going to do that quite yet. Put one side in, about the middle. So I almost lost my rubber band. The other one. And they folded it in like this. If that doesn't work, I'll show you different. There you go. Oh, sorry. And it's going to take some adjusting to make sure it fits you. Like I said, this isn't the best of rubber bands to use, but it gets the trick done, right? And you don't like it folded over like that, you can wear it like this. And maybe cut off those sides. So it doesn't have to be too long, just cut it off a little bit. Like this. And the good thing is once you make it and it fits, that's all you have to do. You can just use this. From now on, you can take it off when you get in the car. It's gonna feel silly at first, but you can always take it off in the car and leave it in the car before you head to the grocery store or head out or what have you. But just protect yourself. Whatever material you use, find rubber bands that fit, find a way to make it work. That way you're covering your mouth and you're not exposing yourself and you're not exposing other people. So that's all I got for today. If you have any questions or need any help or need pictures, comment below and I will add some more pictures. All right. I hope that you guys stay safe and stay healthy. And I will see you next week. Have a great weekend, everybody.